Hi everyone, hope you're well. This reading is for the Divine Masculine's energy for the full moon in Libra on the 6th of April. Libra is the sign of the scale. Yeah, they try to balance, bring inner peace. I've got a few Libra friends, and what I saw them doing often, and of course, you don't have to be a Libra to do that because I was this person when I was younger as well. They helped me, their behavior actually helped me understand this issue. So, one of my closest friends is a Libra, and I noticed that she tries to keep the balance at the cost of her own peace. She doesn't like to speak up, she doesn't like to express her needs. She much rather accommodate other people's needs in her environment, let it be friends, family, or colleagues. So she puts herself second and she gives up on her own comfort in order to accommodate other people's comfort. And this is how she tries to bring peace. But of course, internally, she is not at peace. So she has this inner conflict of I'm not allowed to speak up, I'm not allowed to express how I feel because that would create conflict or misunderstandings, which they try to avoid. But the truth is, many of these people don't know that the other person may not react with conflict, but with acceptance. Libra is an air sign. They are a lot in their head, very logical and thinking. And this is something that they think if I dare to express myself, I may cause misunderstanding or an unwanted situation in any form. But the truth is that the people around you who love you, who care about you, who accept you for who you are, they want to know how you feel and what you have to say. And they're not going to go away, they're not going to stir conflict. Yeah? So there's nothing to be afraid of. And the people who don't like what you say or they want to control you, even, then yeah, let them go. These people have no space in your life. They don't deserve to be there for you because they are not there for you. They are there for themselves. They are in your life for a reason that serves them, but they don't care about you that much. If they care about you, they want to know you, they want to hear what you have to say, and so on. So it's something that Libras create in their head, and they are afraid to say no. And again, I'm just generalizing. Not all Libras are like this. My friend was very much like this, but for example, me as well, I'm not a Libra sign. I was like this when I was younger. It took me time to learn to stand up for myself and learn to say no and learn to understand that I'm deserved to be heard and I'm deserved to be seen and so on. Libra in full moon. The goal is inner balance, inner peace. Because of that, some people may benefit from speaking up and expressing themselves, sharing their feelings. And I feel like the theme is self-worth. So full moon is about releasing, so we have the opportunity, there's a gate open for us to release any issues connecting to self-worth or self-confidence, speaking up, expressing your truth, sending even that message. Yeah, I feel like the focus is on inner balance, it's not on outer balance, because when you want to create outer balance, with the story that I just said regarding my friend, like she wanted to create outer balance at the cost of oppressing her feelings and not expressing. But the point is, we want to create inner balance for ourselves. Yeah, so sometimes you need to say things or you need to offer an olive branch. Sometimes you need to admit you made mistakes. Sometimes you have to confront other people in your life in order to find your inner balance or to be on the path toward your inner balance. So if something like this come to the surface, it's just there for you to clear it out. Yeah, there's this opportunity to heal these issues with the full moon in Libra. Just a couple of days ago, I was sitting on the floor sobbing because I remembered something that I did. To be more precise, I didn't do. About 10 years ago, when I was deep into my career in fashion, I was very career oriented in my 20s. And I missed out on 3 really great opportunities that could have been my breakthrough in the field where I was working hard toward. And it felt like I had gone so far, like 10 miles ahead, and then there's just 1 mile and this last thing that I just didn't do. And there was an opportunity, there was a gate opening, and I just couldn't do it. And after that I felt devastated. I went into like a depression for weeks, and I couldn't forgive myself. How could I miss this great opportunity? It happened 3 times throughout my career. And just now I realized that it was connected to self-worth, deserving issues. That the underlying issue, like deep down within me, I felt that I didn't deserve it, and that's why I didn't take that extra mile, didn't say those words, and I didn't make that extra little effort after tremendous amount of effort that I had been through prior to that. I was crying really badly and comforted myself with allowing myself to let this feeling go, let this experience go, and be kinder to myself. And I forgave myself for not knowing better at that time. So this can be something that the Divine Masculine is going through himself as well, or he might just be feeling that he's going to miss out on a great opportunity if he doesn't make the steps toward his or her counterpart. So let's start. At the bottom of the deck we got the clouds upside down, clarity. The Divine Masculine has got clarity about something. So let's find out the details. Wow, the woman, it can be the Divine Feminine herself. So a woman enters his life, or he's focusing on this woman. But let's see what the other cards say. 3 upside down, minor illnesses. Lightning upside down, unpleasant happening. Okay. The children upside down. There is no material prosperity in the life of the Divine Masculine. Material difficulties. Alright, do you know what I feel? Like these 3 things, minor illnesses, unpleasant happening, material difficulties, are in between the 2. And these 3 issues are holding him back, or like keeping them apart. I would say it like that. I've got financial difficulties throughout the year. I've been struggling financially. Minor illnesses, I don't know. This can be connected to mental anxiety, stress as well. We've got the lightning. The lightning strikes. It's like a sudden revelation. Or something suddenly just hits, or something has been taken away suddenly. Some money. So unpleasant happening financially. Maybe it's a financial loss. Somebody is realizing suddenly that they don't have enough, that they cannot grow financially. I'm just saying financially because of the children, or that something unpleasant happened that stops them from growing or connecting. Maybe somebody's just also the clouds, which is up in the sky. Somebody's just creating these thoughts. These are self-made thoughts. They don't have to be true, but somebody just literally thinks that they don't have enough to come forward or come toward the Divine Feminine. They think they are not enough, or they don't have enough money, which I felt before in the Divine Masculine's reading, that he thinks that he's financially not enough. that this is where he puts his worth to, or that makes him more like a giver or a caretaker, like men like to be financially wealthy, yeah, so that gives them the power, that makes them feel more confident to approach the love of their life. So this can be something connected to death, and here we go, self-worth, yeah, the theme for the full moon, self-worth. The divine masculine may think that these issues are standing between them. So in order to get to the divine feminine, he would have to jump over these issues. Yeah, he would have to skip over, aka he would just have to stop thinking about it. He would just have to trust that they can come up with ideas together and they can improve the situation. I feel like it's vice versa, like both of them are having financial issues. And as I said, me personally, I have financial issues. I don't have enough, yeah. And oh, okay, by the way, that brings me to say this yin and yang again. So whatever the divine masculine experiences internally, the divine feminine experiences externally. And remember when I said a couple of readings before, it just kind of comes back. I feel like things happen to me because of him. And I also believe that this divine masculine that I'm speaking about, they've got great manifestation skills, but they have not mastered it. So they don't realize that whatever they think of is actually comes to life. But because the two counterparts are so connected, whatever he's going through internally, aka in this situation, thinking that he doesn't deserve the attention of the divine feminine or the love of the divine feminine because he doesn't have enough money. So the divine feminine externally experiences financial struggles. So he's all up in his head about it, and the divine feminine is all up in outside, all up in the life about it. Okay, let's see. The bird, misfortune. Also head over heart. Lion, upside down. It's a triumph difficult to obtain. The star, number 7, complete triumph. Now, okay, that's quite a contradict. Triumph difficult to obtain, complete triumph. So it's complete triumph over a triumph that was difficult to obtain. Okay. Let me see if I can be smarter. Fox, upside down. That's actually a good thing. It speaks about clarity as well. So we got 2 cards about clarity. Complete triumph. Maybe somebody is realizing that... do you know what I feel like? Somebody is realizing that they run in the same cycles, a pattern in their head, their way of thinking, that stops them from coming toward the divine feminine. They are realizing that these obstacles they created only exist in their head. And this is what the triumph is about. That's a great progress, actually. Can I move it? But so the divine masculine is looking at the divine feminine. And he's thinking, how can he approach, or how can he get to her? And the way he gets to her is that he stops saying negative things to himself. He literally just have to skip over and go directly to her. Stop thinking unpleasant things. Stop thinking about how undeserving or not worthy you are, because the divine feminine doesn't think of these things of him. It's self-created, self-sabotage. I honestly feel like somebody is coming into a major realization than how they were holding themselves back with their way of thinking. So what the Divine Masculine has to do, take a leap of faith. Take a leap. You got two hearts, yeah? You share the heart. If the lightning is upright, that's unexpected happening. Yeah, but it's also like something brightly strikes, like, I've got an idea. Oh, I know what I have to do now. It can be something like that as well. But because it's upside down, it has a bit of a negative connotation. And in this case, it's unpleasant happening. And everything is happening in his head. So if he can't sleep at night, and he may not be able to sleep at night because all of this lightning and storm is going on in his head, that's a result of his way of thinking. Not feeling good enough, not feeling he's got enough money, not feeling he can offer enough to the Divine Feminine. But the Divine Feminine doesn't think that way. The Divine Feminine will accept the Divine Masculine and will love him for who he is, not for what he has. And maybe this is something that he's realizing here now. So he just have to take a leap of faith. Just jump over this self-created drama. And there you are, they can be together. He doesn't have to do everything alone. When they come together, they're gonna work as a team. They figure things out together. They put together their strengths and weaknesses. And I believe, because it's such a strong yin and yang connection, the Divine Feminine's strength is the Divine Masculine's weakness. And the Divine Masculine's strength is the Divine Feminine's weakness. So they complete each other in that sense. They will be a great team. You just have to take a leap of faith. Alright, I think we got the message for the full moon. I will speak to you next time. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye for now.